Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna make avocado pasta. So stay tuned. So firstly we have to cook our pasta, for which we are gonna take water. And then you're gonna take your choice of pasta, some salt, some oil so that doesn't get stuck with each other. And measure your pasta and then, wait for the water to boil. Meanwhile, prepare your avocado. So basically, avocado is a kind of fruit that is very high in saturated fats and oils and is a very, very healthy and super fruit or veggie, I don't know. You can call whatever you want. But one thing you need to know about avocado is that it's absolutely bland in taste. It has no taste of its own, and it actually tastes a little bit weird when you eat it just like that without any seasoning. So this isn't a very tasty fruit or veggie in itself, but you can absolutely make it taste fantastic with little seasoning and little preparation. So in this video I'm going to show you how. So basically I've taken this avocado, I've taken out it, peeled out, and then I'm cutting and putting it in the mixer jar so that I can make a smooth paste out of it. And I'm gonna use this paste to cook my pasta sauce then later on. So add just a little bit of water, make a smooth paste out of it, and keep it aside. We will use it later. And here our pasta water is finally boiling. So I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and I'm gonna add my pasta to it. I'm also gonna add a little bit of oil. So you can either add a little bit of oil or you can add a little bit of lemon juice, whatever you like. And meanwhile, then I'm back on my chopping board with a few garlic cloves. So we would be needing garlic in this recipe. Garlic and avocado goes so well with each other. So garlic is a must in my opinion. You can skip if you don't eat it, but I would highly recommend using it. So garlic is finally chopped and now we are moving towards other ingredients. Those are tomato, capsicum, pepper, dried red chilies, and of course garlic. And so here you can see I have chopped all my ingredients and have kept it aside ready for cooking the pasta sauce. And meanwhile, I'm checking on my pasta and it looks cooked. So I'm gonna strain it and keep it aside. Now, I would highly recommend to use a large surface area pan for cooking pasta, because if you use a small pan, it's not gonna be that easy for you to mix up the pasta and the sauce later on. So yeah, when the oil is hot, I've used olive oil here. When the oil is hot, add always garlic and red chilies so that the oil absorbs all the flavors, and then add pepper. So I've coarsely crushed my black pepper corns and I'm adding it to my oil. So now the oil is basically having all the flavors of garlic, red chilies, and pepper. And after which, I'm adding tomatoes. So we have to cook tomatoes really well at this step so that it can become that saucy consistency. It becomes a little bit soggy and a little bit, releasing its beautiful tangy flavors. So we have to cook it up to that point. So after adding tomatoes, always add a little bit of salt. It helps in cooking tomatoes really faster. And so at this step, cook it really well and incorporate it in your dish really well, because it is the most important step of our pasta making. Now it took a few minutes for my tomatoes to get cooked, post which I'm adding capsicum. So any chili, jalapeno, capsicum, whatever you like, it totally depends on you. So add that kind of chili to your pasta. It really brings that sharpness in your dish, which is really, really necessary to balance all the flavors. And now, of course, Italian dish without oregano or Italian seasoning is incomplete. So add some oregano seasoning to it and give it a good mix. Let it cook for a while. And yeah, always remember, don't overcook your capsicum. You don't have to overcook it because otherwise it's not going to taste that good. But actually in this recipe, you have the liberty to overcook it because ultimately we are going to add the avocado paste and we are kind of incorporate everything in a saucy consistency. So it's okay. I mean, in this recipe, you're really flexible with cooking veggies however you like. So at this point, my sauce is looking good, so I'm gonna add pasta to it. You can cook it a little bit extra if you like. For me, my instincts say that it's really good. So I'm adding my pasta and kind of mix it well. Now my pasta is mixed well and I'm adding my avocado paste that we made earlier. And I have to mix it well again. Now, since I told you avocado has no taste of its own, we have to incorporate other ingredients in a dish to balance out the blandness of avocado. So adding red chili flakes to my pasta. And then I'm also gonna check for salt. And since the salt was not appropriate, I'm gonna add more salt. Always check your food before you are adding salt because sometimes we add more salt, sometimes we add less salt. So always taste it before you add salt because it's always easier to add salt rather than take it back. And then of course we need to add lemon juice because lemon juice is a must in avocado. I'm also adding tomato ketchup for a little bit extra tanginess in my pasta. You can skip it if you like. So yeah, basically you have to remember one thing about avocado is that it's totally bland and you have to incorporate other things that goes well with avocado to up your taste palette. For example, garlic, tomato, pepper, lemon juice, lemon zest, and things like that. Finally, I'm adding the cheese of my choice. At this point, I'm really thinking why I didn't add Parmesan cheese. Well, you can add Parmesan cheese. I forgot to add. So basically, you can add any cheese of your choice. I would personally recommend adding Parmesan or Gouda or even mozzarella. But mozzarella is really not that best choice for this because it's not really that tasty in my opinion. But if you like it, go ahead. And I'm adding a little bit of lemon zest to my dish because I really love the flavor of lemon zest. And look at this gorgeous beauty. My avocado pasta is looking absolutely beautiful and delicious. And I've served it hot because I love it hot. You can absolutely eat it cold. That's the beauty of pasta, So look at this. Every bit of pasta is coated well in the flavors. That's what gives it a perfect taste. I can't resist eating it now. So do try this pasta at your home and do let me know how you find it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.